Props. Here are Heath Cummings' favorite props for Super Bowl 56. Welcome to Fantasy Football Today in 5. We had Dave, we had Frank. Later this week, we've got Chris, Jamie, we've got Jacob Gibbs. Right now, it's Heath Cummings. All right, Heath, dazzle us with your favorite Super Bowl props. You want to start with Joe Burrow and his pass attempts.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't have Adam Azer's favorite props, but over 36.5 pass attempts for Joe Burrow. He's been over this number in 4 of his past 5 games, and those were all victories. I expect the Bengals to be playing from behind. I don't expect the Bengals offensive line to have any success run blocking against this Rams front. It's one of the biggest mismatches in the game. So I think we'll see more short passes, screen passes to replace run plays. The Rams were one of only 7 defenses this season to see more than 36.5 pass attempts per game against them.
Heath, I have a five prop parlay. Okay, going on here that I can tell you about that.
Is Joe Burrow over 36.5 one of those props?
We don't have any of the same props, but I do have T. Higgins over 68.5 receiving yards. Mm-hmm. And I know you have his over in the receptions.
I have his over in the receptions. And if you look at it, he's over this number in their last 2 playoff games, and he went over in 4 of the Bengals' 6 losses. The other that he played in. The other 2 games, he had 5. Now, the stronger correlation is that Higgins has gone over this number 6 of the 8 times that Burrow went over 36.5 pass attempts. So this is an excellent correlated prop to put together. If you want to do a 2-prop parlay, go over on the pass attempts for Burrow, over on the catches for Higgins.
2-prop parlays are for wimps, Heath. It's all about 5-prop. Samaje Perine actually cost me a prop 2 weeks ago. I had Joe Mixon over 27.5 receiving yards, and he finished with 27 because of that Samaje Perine guy. But you're going over his catches.
Yes. Perine's had caught at least 2 passes in 5 of the Bengals' 7 losses. But that doesn't really fully say it, because one of those losses where he didn't was week 18, where he only played on special teams, did not play an offensive snap. The other loss where he didn't was week 2, and I don't remember if he got hurt or not, but he only played 3 offensive snaps in week 2. So the 2 games that they lost and he didn't catch 2 passes, he played a combined 3 snaps. Every other game this season, he played at least 10 snaps. Those are clearly the outliers.
That's pretty good stuff. All right, well, that's only been 3 minutes, so I need 6 more props from you.
I do not have 6 more props, but I think this is an excellent opportunity for you to share your 5-prop parlay with the people.
I think you're going to agree with only 3 of them. So Higgins over 68.5 yards.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right. Mixon under 63.5 rushing yards.
I think I believe in that one as well. Yes.
Stafford over 1.5 passing touchdowns.
That one's questionable, but that's got some pretty negative juice on it, doesn't it?
I'm not sure, but he's done that in 8 of his last 9 games, I think.
Right.
So 2 or more touchdown passes for Stafford. Cooper Kupp over 105.5 receiving yards.
Yeah, I don't think I like this one very much. I did see that he was like plus 250 at over 4 rushing yards, and the Rams have used their receivers a lot in the passing game in the past. I think Sean McVay's had 2 weeks to draw up plays. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a long running play.
Now here's the this one I know you're not going to like. Bengals win.
Bengals win. So all those things plus a Bengals win. So Matthew Stafford's going to throw 2 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp's going to go over 100 yards, and Joe Mixon's not going to be able to run the ball under 60 yards.
63.5 yards.
And the Bengals are going to win.
On the T. Higgins.
I would suggest maybe you consider turning that into a 3 and a 2 parlay as well. So that way, when you miss the Bengals, you can just go ahead and you can combine the Kupp and the Bengals and combine the other 3. Well, and then maybe you'll still win one.
There's no reason why the Bengals can't win with Stafford throwing 2 touchdowns and Kupp having 106 or more yards.
And Mixon running for fewer than 60 yards.
Yeah, because
how many of their wins do you think Mixon ran for fewer than 60
a lot.
Yards?
He's been under. Yeah, well, let's hold on.
At least one. While you're looking that up, I will say the thing that I really like, 2 of my 3 props are plus numbers. Well, Higgins is just even money, so no juice you have to pay on Higgins going over 5.5 catches. plus 105 on P. Ryan catching at least 2 passes, and only minus 110 on Burrow's 36.5. So that 3 prop parlay is going to pay out very nicely.
Okay. So they've won 6 in a row that Mixon has played in. The one game they lost was week 18. He didn't play. He has gone under that total in 4 of those 6 games.
Oh,
he hasn't run the ball well, actually, at all. They haven't really run the ball well. And 65 yards he had in 1 win, 88 yards he had last week against the Chiefs in the overtime game. I don't even know what he had before overtime because he had a pretty good overtime. But no, he's usually been under this number, and they've won. And this is the best run defense he's faced in that stretch, that maybe Tennessee, where he had 14 carries for 54 yards. So there was some thought that went into it, I promise.
Well done.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Appreciate it. Good stuff from Heath Cummings. More player props this week. We'll talk to you later on Fantasy.